This video looks at how to take one set. So here we've got this set of numbers 1 through 10 integers and create a new set. And so let's suppose that we wanted to create a set that takes all of these integers and multiplies them by 2 and then adds 3 to them. So we want to perform this function, this y equals 2x plus 3. So imagine this is my inputs, my x values, and this is going to be my y values. So the way that we can do that is we can say, well, what I want to do is I want to multiply. So I'm going to create an equation. So I want to take all of the values from the x, multiply them by 2. So I'm going to go 2 times, so that's the shift 8. So 2 times that x value. So I clicked on this x value, so I'm calling the cell A1. That's the cell reference from A and 1. And then I add 3. So I have this equation that takes, multiplies my A1 cell, which is that one, by 2 and then adds 3 to it, following this little equation here. And if I press enter, it quickly does that for me. So 2 times 1 plus 3 is 5. Now, I don't want to have to enter that in for each one of these cells, but what I can do is if I just click the one I just did and go to the bottom right corner until my cursor turns into a little black cross, right like that, and then if I click, hold down the cursor and then just drag it all the way down until I get to 10 and then let go, it performs that function for each one. In other words, what this is doing is it's doing 2 times the x value across from it. So 2 times 2 plus 3 is 7. 2 times 3 plus 3 is 9. So this is a really nice feature for us to quickly create new cells. Let's say, new sets. Let's say if I wanted my C column to be all of these values squared. So I could just say, I'm going to do equals, and then I need to go over the cell that I want, so this, and then I'm going to square it. So that's shift 6 to get to make it into an exponent. And when I press enter, I should get 25. I do. Now, if I want to square all of these values, I can just click and drag. So that is a really nice way for us to quickly generate a new set from an old set. Let's do one more example of that. And this is an example of recursively defined functions. So let's say that I start with a value 4 and my recursive function is that a sub n equals a sub n minus 1 plus 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say this equals the cell before me plus 3. And then if I click and drag, what it will do to generate all these other numbers is just add 3 to the cell before it. And so that's defining it recursively, and we'll look more at this later.